Morning, everybody, and morning to this rather cold, frosty morning, Friday morning. But we're going to warm the cockles of your heart. We've got a fantastic business spotlighted for you today. We've got Katy from FNG. Katy, tell us all about your business.
Hello, good morning. FNG are a UK-based IT support company. We provide hardware maintenance worldwide, so we're a global company, and we deliver services to more than 160 countries, and we work 24/7, so around the clock. That makes sure that our customers are supported at all times for critical systems. So some of the services that we provide: hardware maintenance, wireless surveys. So we use House software to do the wireless surveys. Professional services, so a lot of on-site support. We have manpower around the world, and we send engineers out on site. And our new offering is cellular surveys, so 4G and 5G cellular surveys, to make sure that businesses have all of the network capabilities that they require.
Okay, that's a wide range. So, what do you mean by a survey?
So our engineers have the software and also the hardware. They'll go out on site and scan the whole premises. So they'll go out to a customer site, whether it's an office building or a retail store or a warehouse. So typically quite large buildings, and they'll go and do a survey of the whole building, and it will create a heat map, which will come back to our software, and we'll look at that and have a look at the heat map and discover where you've got strong signal, where it's weak, and then plan out the whole AP infrastructure, so we can go out and recommend where the APs should be installed, and we also install the APs as well, so you have wireless coverage across the whole building.
That's amazing. And you're based in Derby,
Yes.
you cover the whole world. How have you grown to that? I mean, sort of that is a heck of a success story. So, when was the company founded?
So we started as Fortitude in 2016, and it's actually a merger of two companies. So Fortitude was started by myself, and then also my brother is part of the company. He's one of the directors, and he's been with us since the beginning. Also Renzo is originally from Peru. He lives in Australia, so he has connections in Latin America and Australia, and he has a lot of knowledge of the APAC market, which we're really strong in. So we just formed a relationship and decided to merge the two companies together, which happened in 2018. And it was a gradual process to integrate both companies together. And the three of us work really well together. We cover, we have the knowledge of the UK and the European market, and Renzo has the knowledge of the APAC and also the LATAM market. So we have a lot of employees in LATAM. So people there who we just couldn't do business there without them. It's quite challenging to do business in Latin America due to language and cultural differences in LATAM and APAC. So it really helps that we have a team that are knowledgeable locally to help us with that and actually communicate with the customers and make sure that we're delivering things in the right way.
Well, that's an amazing story, and that's an amazing growth story. I mean, when you first set up the business, did you think it would become this big?
Um, I find it quite difficult to look into the future, which is one of the things that I've learned really on the journey is you have to plan for the future, and even within the business putting processes in place to allow us to grow and to scale. So that's one of the things that I've learned. So from the beginning, sort of thinking 12 months, 2 years ahead, I kind of knew where it was going to be. But yeah, to be on this scale now is fantastic, and you just have to learn and grow with that. And as I said, with the processes, the systems that we put into place really helps us and allows us to keep our core values and what we want to deliver, but then keep growing the company and growing our team.
And is that the secret of your growth then?
It's our people, our people. Our retention is very high. Most people have been with us since the beginning, and we kind of go off, when we hire people, we go off normally recommendations of other staff. So that's how we've grown. It's quite a small niche industry, really. So yeah, recommendations of people that we know.
That's amazing.
And yeah, that's how we've done it, and it is all down to our team. And we have had the Great Place to Work award in 2024, and we've retained that in 2025, which we're really proud of, because we want to get the feedback, and we want to have that culture of our team being happy, and working towards the same goal.
That's absolutely fantastic. It's a great share, Katie, and I'm sure people will learn from that. And so, what do you think the main challenges are for you moving ahead?
So I think the challenges will be in the development of where technology is going. It's so fast moving. We have to keep up and we have to stay ahead. So looking forward to that, how the market's going to go over the next sort of 5 years, and planning for that, making sure that we're really ahead of what's coming, as much as we can be. We can't predict everything, but just keeping those relationships with our customers and out there in the market, and being ahead of the technology as well, and making sure that we keep up with that. As a technology company, it's expected, to support our customers as well as we can.
Fantastic. Now, I mentioned I'll ask a couple of questions on how you balance your personal life with the demands of running a business. But before that, we were chatting about something you're very passionate about, and a charity you're involved with, which is the Derby Women's Centre. Is that correct? Would you like to tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, so I've recently become one of the patrons of Derby Women's Centre. So the business is headquartered in Derby. I've born and raised in Derby, and the centre, I've heard about it. So they don't actually have a lot of marketing or anything like that. It's all through word of mouth, and the work that they do is absolutely fantastic. They help victims of domestic violence. They have a building in the centre of Derby, and they offer counselling services, and other support groups for victims of domestic violence. And being a woman in business, it really resonates, and I'm very passionate about the work that they're doing and helping vulnerable women. It aligns with the business. And the team there's 7 of them, and they've just welcomed FNG with open arms, and they're so grateful for the help, and you just don't feel like you can do enough, really. So just want to help them raise awareness, and for them to be able to continue to do the work they do. They get funding for 3 members of staff, which is always in jeopardy. Is it going to continue? So they really rely on fundraising to support all of those services that they provide, and they're helping not just the women but the wider community as well. It affects their families, and the work they're doing is so positive. It spreads out into the community, and it's really a safe place when you go there. It's just like you're at home. They're so welcoming, and yeah, I just want to support them and for them to continue to be able to run that support for the community.
So, folks, if you want to get involved with that, get in touch with Katie. It sounds an absolutely fantastic cause, and always needs people's support. So, going back to the original question, how do you balance your personal life with the demands of running a business 24/7 business, a worldwide 24/7
Yeah.
business?
As I said, I'm not doing it on my own. I have a lot of support, which I'm very grateful for, and I couldn't do it without all of the support that I have around me, with the team, the management team, all of the staff. You know, they're doing their job 24/7, and my family as well. I've also got 4 children, so my family help a lot with the children, which I'm very grateful for, and my partner and my business partners. So it really is, I just can't do it on my own. It's a team effort. And then I also teach fitness classes in the evening, which I'm very passionate about. It gives me a bit of balance in my life, a bit of fun, and yeah, I enjoy doing that.
Fantastic. So that sounds a very healthy work-life balance. So fantastic. Finally, what is the best advice you'd give to an 18-year-old you?
Um, so I think, well, recently I've been doing a lot of things outside of my comfort zone. So I think just to embrace new challenges, and doing things, as I said, outside of your comfort zone. I think it's important for me to put myself forward as a woman in business, in the IT sector as well. Um, and just you never know whose life you're going to change and inspire or empower people, and that's what I try to do, is to um, just be an example and just be genuine and be myself.
Brilliant. Katie, thanks for sharing all that. Some great learnings for everybody, and what a wonderful story. Thank you very much.
Thank you.